Hello, I'm Matt. I'm running a game of 5th edition D&D. I'm going to have the people introduce themselves and who they're playing, starting with Alex number 1.
Do we even have to do the numbers? He's not even here.
You're number 1, Alex.
I'm Alex Newton. I'm apparently Alex number 1, and I will be playing Cassandra Haloheart, a Protector Asmar Devotion Paladin, who's been having a pretty rough time for the last few days, and hopefully she's hoping that her recent practices have adjusted her enough to maybe do something more useful than lay on the ground.
Sandra.
Hey, my name is Sandra. I'm going to be playing Nathan Sign. He's a fallen Aasimar paladin of fucking treachery. And he really enjoys killing stuff, and he really enjoys bathing in the blood of the enemy. So, a very friendly dude. And he's basically on the same quest as Cassandra. And yeah, they're just in Illumina to get a little bit stronger, get more information, and getting to know the place because they're kind of from a different plane. But you didn't hear that from me. Okay, I'm done.
Daryl.
Hello, yep, I'm Daryl, and tonight I am playing Lycos CLTL. He is a human warlock of the Celestial Pact. Basically, he thinks he's a god, and he talks to what he thinks is his father, possibly is, we don't know yet. And I don't think the rest of the guild like that very much, so be interesting to see how these new characters that he's never met before interact with him.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Will.
My name is Will. I will be playing Harley Quinn. Don't sue me, DC. The middle of the road had a psychosis, then contracted another psychosis, went to see a priest, now has no psychosis, but still likes the outfits and everything that she's wearing. Artificer of not much repute.
Well, the priest got rid of the second one. I don't think the priest could get rid of the first one.
I don't know. It depends upon how you want to rule the madness.
Mm.
I mean, it's more. I would say it's more of a personal choice, because even if it was a curse, that's what was used to remove the permanent madness that was inflicted on Harley before. And remove curse would also remove the, I don't know, stigma, if you will, or the mental affliction from the whole pie throwing episode in the jail. But she's kind of fond of the way she is now and doesn't want to change back. So whether by psychosis or personal choice now, it doesn't really matter. What was is now gone, and what remains is simply Harley.
Yeah. So now she dresses up the same, but doesn't use the white makeup anymore?
I'm thinking that's pretty much it. She'll more than likely end up with more like the new the newer picture that I posted of Harley Quinn with the heart tattoos underneath her eyes, or the heart painted heart underneath each eye. If it changes again, it would probably be more along the lines of the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn with the exaggerated mascara and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
The outfit, however, would not change. She still has the lace-up bracers on her hands, the studded leather armor that looks more like a skirt, the leggings and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you guys are in the guild hall, mid-afternoon. A couple comes through the door, kind of like they're trying to avoid being found. They look to be early 20s, like maybe the woman looks to be like 19, 20. The guy looks to be like 20, 21. So,
And do they draw a lot of attention to themselves, or?
they sort of come into the door and kind of looking around, trying to make eye contact with one of the members there.
I'll walk over and I say, hello, is something the matter?
Yeah, we are trying to make our way out of the city, but where we need to go is we have family, distant family in the Mist Kingdom, Starfall, if you've heard of it. We're trying to make our way there, but it's a long and hazardous trip, and we were hoping to hire someone to protect us on the way.
Yeah, I think that might be a worthwhile journey.
Yeah.
Hey, Nathan,
What?
do you want to go on a road trip?
Are you driving?
I could.
Fair enough. Yes.
I think that Asmar might be pretty good. I sense lots of holy energy around him. Hey, you. I don't really know how to describe him. I think his name is Lycos. Lycos?
What?
Hello?
What?
Isn't he a human?
Do you want to go on a road trip?
Road trip? Yeah, that sounds like fun. But first, before we do, can you please tell Dad that it doesn't matter whether he's the Archon of Order, we cannot kill the greengrocer because the green apple fell in with the red ones.
What the hell is he talking about?
I don't know. Just let's go with it. Well, you're right. It doesn't work like that.
Oh my god.
See, Dad, I told you. Right, yes, we're ready to go.
Oh,
And well, I don't know what that's on her back, but it looks pretty scary. You over there, with the long tube.
That's a bat. Dude.
Huh? What?
I was referring to the other long tubes with the little triggers. Like, it's not a crossbow, obviously.
What, these?
Yeah, those. You. Do you want to travel with us to Starfall?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Where?
Starfall.
Never heard of it.
It's, well, I guess we'll have to get a map then, so we can show you. So I can show you where to go.
I don't care. Let's go.
Yeah.
and they look around and say, we can only pay you a total of 1,000 gold. That's all we were able to scrape together. We have everything set up for meet us at the East Gate. 2:30 bells in the morning.
Ooh.
Sure, let's go and smash some
sneaky.
heads. if we get lucky.
Dad wants to know why so early. He likes to lie in.
He likes to lie in what?
Lie in during the day. Tomorrow's his day off, he says.
Because less likely to be noticed we're gone in the middle of the night.
Is somebody looking for you?
You could say that.
Well, we'll meet you there.
And they open the door and they sort of slink out. So, yeah. You have about 10 hours to prepare.
Well, I guess we best get an early night, Dad, if we're up in the middle of the night. I don't really need anything, so I'm just going to retire and get a bit rest before the meeting time.
Harley's going to go out and look for herself a whacking stick. Basically, she's looking for I don't know.
Didn't you already have one? You had one made?
I thought so, but I didn't see it posted, and I didn't want to assume that it had actually been done.
Oh, that's been done a while ago.
Oh, okay.
I may have just forgotten.
All right. So, refresh my memory. It was like a baseball bat. It had the finesse. It just did basically short sword damage, but it was bludgeoning, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. Then Harley would want to go see if she couldn't get like some healing potions or whatnot.
Okay.
I'd like some of those too.
Hey, I'm going shopping. Y'all want to come with me?
Guess we
I
have to.
will join you, yes.
So you can find 7 potions of healing and 1 greater.
Harley will take 3 of the potions of healing.
And I will buy the rest, which is 200, 300 gold.
Harley took 3, so that 4 left, so that's 200, and then the greater is. I'm not
100.
sure. It's 100.
It's uncommon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be 200. Never mind. So 400.
Oh, did you buy all of them? Like, also the greater one?
Yes, I bought them all.
Okay, good.
You want some?
Please, woman. Yeah.
Okay, I will give you 1 of the greater ones and 2 of the lesser ones.
Thank you.
You're probably going to be using them on me anyways.
That's what I'm afraid of as well,
That's what I'm afraid of too.
too.
All right, well, off to bed after that, really. I don't think there's anything else I want.
No, that's pretty much it for Harley too.
Yeah. So do you get ask the maid staff to wake you up at a certain time?
We're supposed to be there at 2 o'clock, correct?
Well, 2:30. 2:30 bells.
All right, so Harley would ask to be woken up at 1:30.
Yeah, woken up at 1 to give us some travel time.
Yeah.
Yeah, does the store have a potion of haste or something?
No.
Okay. Well, then screw the store. I'll get him in.
Yeah. So, time passes. You all have a long rest. You get up at 1 or 1:30. You head out. You go to the designated area, and there's a wagon there that has 2 horses. It has a bunch of crates and barrels in it. And a lot of horse feed as well. During your preparation time, you looked at a world map to okay, doesn't want to pop up. I'll have to do that this way. Yeah. So, can everyone see the map?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
So-
an affirmative.
Yeah, so you're right here. You're going to have to travel through the Heroes Pass, down and around the forest, and up to here to Starfall.
Oh, that's where Starfall is. Okay.
It's a long journey, so I hope you all prepared food.
Mm.
Yeah. If you have wanted to secure more rations, you would have done that after finding out how far Starfall actually is, because it's a 2-week travel one way.
Oh, crap. Yeah. Well, I got 20 days worth of rations, so should be able to get there on that.
So, they are. You meet them, and they're very quickly wanting to leave. So, you get. Yeah, and they'll let you drive as they get in the back and all that. And you take off. You're probably only a few minutes away when you hear some commotion behind you. You see some armed men. They don't really look like it's not watch people.
I use my head of disguise and turn into a little kid, into a little boy.
I don't think you can use it to go that small.
Yeah, I just like if someone touches me, they would feel the resistance, but I could still appear tinier. I think I could still appear bigger and tinier, but they would see through the illusion at touch, I think.
Yep.
So yeah.
Ooh, that's a neat trick.
You're a neat trick.
Dad hasn't taught me that one yet.
What are you looking at?
A little boy, I think.
Damn right.
An obnoxious little boy.
Yeah. Roll perception.
Um,
22.
21.
I got 11.
Okay. The Azamars don't really hear this, but the other you two hear it. Yeah. Yeah. Though you hear them, one you assume is the leaders say, um, you heard what the lords said. Um, bring back their children, even if you have to kidnap them.
Whoa.
I am going to look at this empty space next to me and say, "Did you hear that, Dad? What do you think?" No order and all that, but do we really stand in the way?
Oh, fuck.
And then I'm
I
going
wish
to
I heard
turn-
that.
And then I turn to the boy and the girl, and I say, which lords are we angering by helping you run away?"
It is. They don't have last names in here.
Are they High Lords?
Just give me a second. I need to
No.
grab something up because I completely forgot about to name them. Just need to.
I can give you German names.
Well, there's the Montamba family.
There's the Octoon Mein Lederhosen family.
God damn it, no.
There's the Farfignugan family. There's the Strudel family.
Unten family.
There's the Glurbing, Gleben, Glaben, Glurben family.
Yeah.
Oh god, a family of Muppets. How quaint.
I think technically they would be Swedish though, wouldn't they?
Dad's kind of crazy. He just walks around going, "Mana, do 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 do."
Yeah. They both say, Sandre. They
Wait, what?
Cilantro.
Did I just hear my name? What?
no, it's spelled different. I'll put it in the chat.
Guys, do you know this thing when your skin on your fingernail like slightly rips open and you just can't rip it off and it like goes up all the way to your hand until you entirely skin yourself?
Yeah, a keen.
That is really gross.
Well, the thing is, they both said the same last name.
I am going to look at the dead air again as if I'm looking at somebody. And then I'm going to look back. I think before those horsemen, I'm assuming the horsemen, sorry, catch up with us.
These are, the name is of a lower lord. Right?
A warlord.
No, a lower is a minor lord. Like
A
not
minor
really
lord.
have a lot of power, but they are still.
Yeah,
You know,
they're still more powerful than we are. Yeah. I think it's time for an explanation.
What are you all talking about back there?
Do you fill in the two Asimars on what you heard?
Don't.
I do. Yes. Sorry, I was on mute there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah. So you two are caught up that. There are two lords that want these children back, even if they have to be forceful, and they both say the name of the lords that want them back have the same last name.
Which is quite troublesome. And I'm asking for a full explanation at this stage of them before the horsemen catch up.
Yeah. Well, mind you, they don't have horses on them. They were on foot. They have to go back for horses, so you guys are putting
so
a
we've
little
got
distance.
time. Yeah, we've got time. Okay. Well, in that, who's driving, by the way? And don't say it's me, Dad, because he's a crap driver.
Cassandra's.
Yeah.
Right.
They explain that they, being Lord's children, they are kind of left to themselves. So they just sort of, and they were similar in age, so they just sort of, played together as they were young, and so, they were, they treated each other more like childhood friends than cousins.
So
And
why
when
do
they
you
said
want
they
it?
wanted to get married, their fathers kind of erupted, and now they have some distant family in Starfall, and they want to leave Illumina to go there and get married.
I'd have thought your dads would have been quite pleased, preserving the bloodlines and all that.
That's not how nobility works.
Yes, it is.
No, the marriage
Uh,
for nobles is like almost as much as about trading as it is about preserving the bloodline.
The woman says, "I was betrothed to another lord's son."
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. Well,
Politics.
politics, yeah. I've got to admit, not entirely sure that I am pleased that we've been dragged in the middle of this, but Dad seems to like you, so a deal's a deal and all that. So I would suggest that we get a bit of a hurry on, get a bit of a distance between ourselves before we have to start worrying about horsemen. And it might be an idea, though my companions may have different ideas, which I'll happily hear out. But should we maybe not use the main road and travel? Probably take longer. I realise that, but if we're not on the main road, we're going to be harder to find.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to hide from?
You guys are basically taking the road to Mawson because you're trying to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Don't you
Yeah.
worry about that. Little confused man. Don't you worry about that. I got it.
There's no confusion involved. The point is, do you really want to be fingered out as the one, someone that's killed a bunch of the Lord's men?
Well, it won't come to that. So there's no need in hiding. And if they find us, we'll just fight.
Dad doesn't like you very much.
Well, I don't like him either. So let's
that's
go.
Evident.
Okay, so we take the north road instead of the east road.
Yeah.
And we go through Mawson.
Yeah.
Even
I am
though
going to spend the rest of the night. Sorry, Alex, go on.
Even though I don't think there's really a road to continue on through there.
It's sort of there's no real official road through the Heroes Pass, but it's sort of, there's been a lot of activity through there that it sort of has made an informal one.
Like, if I could get my map to work.
Harley could help you find the road to get up there because she actually comes from that area.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we go up here, we go past Hamlet, then we go to Mawson, and then we come around, and then go across Heroes Pass, skirt around the forest, because the forest would probably be like difficult terrain for the wagon, and we just kind of follow the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably want to stay on the coastline because I hear that there's giants and shit up there in the mountains.
Mm.
I mean, if we go through Shennet and Andoterian, Andoterian is mostly a unnamed adventurers guild location. If I understand the local politics correctly, if we could get there before them, then we would have proper sanctuary there than in Mawson.
Mhm.
But let's go the Mawson one. Just the
Yeah. Yeah. So, you travel a day to Mawson. So it's the middle of the afternoon by the time you reach there, and you guys are gonna be stopping there so the horses can rest and feed and all that because they've been going non-stop and they're tired.
Mm-hmm.
So
In that case, once we'll go up to whichever inn we're using, and I'll go inside and I'll ask for a room for how many of there is there? 6 of us.
well, you guys
4
aren't
people.
staying in Mawson. You guys are just resting so the horses can drink and feed.
Right.
This is just a rest stop.
Okay.
And yeah. And to double check, make sure you have enough supplies to make the trip.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you said we bought enough rations, right?
Yeah.
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 So we should be fine.
Yeah.
Harley's going to buy another water skin. She
Mhm.
has 2. She's going to buy 3. Or she's going to buy 1 more to have 3.
Okay. Yeah. You guys can. They have a couple barrels of water, but to use on the trip. But yeah, you can refill your personal stocks in Mawson.
I'm pretty sure we can buy just a barrel of water and put it on the cart. I mean, makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. If you want something alcoholic, you'd have to buy it yourself.
Yeah, no, I just want to get this over with.
Yeah.
Yes, the less time any of us spends drunk, the better.
Yeah. So,
Dad won't let me drink alcohol, so I'm fine.
yeah. So after about an hour, the horses are ready to move on. Do you want to stop at the apothecary or anything?
No, not really.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, you guys head out, heading to Heroes Pass. You're able, after just going through grasslands, you're able to come across somewhat of a rutted trail that's a bit more smoother than going through grassland.
As we move further and further into the wild, I'm going to become a bit more alert and look out more actively for any signs of danger.
Yeah. Roll perception.
Mm-hmm. 18.
You notice this area. It seems to have the path that you're traveling on seems to have been created from large amounts of creatures moving through in somewhat of a systematic way.
Like rank and file kind of thing, or just like using the same path over and over again kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll relay to the others. There's seems to have been a lot of activity in these parts.
Well,
it may-
that activity doesn't seem recent. It's just this is created from it being relatively used over and over again.
Right, fair enough. Yep. We'll just keep an eye out then.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Drive in a cart. Drive in a cart.
yeah. So yeah. It gets to be dark and you think it best just to stop. So not to. It's going to be a long track. Best not to tire out the horses on the first day. So you you stop and set up camp. Make fire, and the couple they bought a tent and they're sort of trying to put it up. Not all that well. It seems like it's the first time they ever tried to do something like this.
Right. I am going to go over and in my best impression of Nathan's voice, I am going to ask them to if they need a hand putting the tent up.
Yes, thank you very much.
Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me now?
Yeah.
Kidding who? I say in your exact same voice.
Make an intelligence roll.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope I roll this well. If any combat starts, 21.
Oh
No,
yeah,
22. Sorry.
Yeah, you're easily able to put the tent up.
All the while doing it with while speaking Nathan's voice.
Dude, stop that.
Stop what?
Dude, stop that.
I'm gonna.
Somebody gonna get the Hota real bad.
He's just gonna walk away, otherwise he'll just fucking attack you.
Mhm.
No, not dealing with this.
Yeah. So,
And I didn't even get to see how well I did it as well. I will take first watch.
I'll take second.
Third.
Okay.
okay. So, Lycos, roll perception being on first watch.
Yeah,
Harley will take first and third watch.
Okay, roll perception.
So are we gonna have double? I don't understand.
Well,
No.
Harley's a high elf, so she only needs to sleep or trance for 4 hours, so she can actually double up on first and third watch.
Oh yeah, but I
So
know,
we're
but
doubling.
yeah, you just accompany him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Good.
It's a
22.
total of 20.
Okay. Lycos?
22.
Yeah. It's a quiet night out. You hear animals, but they're in a distance. They're not really encroaching or anything. You do hear quiet sobbing coming from the tent.
That's quite worrying.
Mm,
Do you hear that, Harley?
It's always difficult the first time. She'll get over it.
mm,
I have no idea what you're on about. Dad's quite worried about it too.
That's funny.
yeah. You hear that for a little bit, and then it stops. And
See, told you.
Fair enough. Well, just for shits and giggles, every now and again, I will just be casting the Eldritch Sight on myself and looking about to see if there's anything magical about every now and again. Not expecting anything, I'm just bored while I'm looking about.
Yeah, well, yeah. After a little while, you hear slapping coming from the tent.
Oh, Dad, you shouldn't go and see what's going on.
Mm,
Harley's just gonna kind of look over at
Lycos.
and just say, "See, first time's always difficult. Second time, it's all good." And she's just gonna kind of smile. You can't see her wink because she's wearing goggles that glow like a very dark teal greenish color. But you can see her smile.
Well, Dad, just hope that they don't jump up and down on the bedrolls too much. They'll destroy them.
mm.
You know, I know a guy that can help you with that.
Yeah. So you hear that for a little while, and then it stops.
They must have got tired.
Yeah,
Nope, that bedroll can still roll up in the morning.
yeah. It went on for like an hour or so, and then it stopped.
I can't think of any more jokes, so I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty.
Probably, but I can't think of any at the minute.
So
Probably
well,
for the better since we're alive.
so 4 hour passes with no real incident.
Wow.
Right,
my
Dad.
shit.
Yeah, let's get Cassandra awake and let's get some kip.
What a night.
Mm. So
All right.
Let's go.
It's on the full plate.
Quinn will roll up in her bedroll and just kind of go to sleep.
yeah,
Or trance or whatever.
yeah.
Same. Night, Dad.
Night, John boy.
Roll perception.
Good. Fuck, I got 8.
Yeah. Don't really hear anything. Your watch passes uneventful.
Go over to
You
Nathan.
barely perceive
Nathan,
the dagger slitting your throat.
What?
wake up. It's your shift.
Not now. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm awake.
Yeah.
Well, good night. And he gets up, puts his arm on, and sits outside at probably a fire.
I hate middle shifts, and I take off my armor just so I can back into my gambesons and go back to sleep.
Yeah. So.
Harley will kind of wander around the camp
Yeah.
as
Roll
stealthily as possible. So perception's going to be a 23, and stealth is going to be a 22.
Okay. So, the rest of the night passes relatively uneventful. Yeah, you hear the near the end. You hear motion in the tent again.
Hey, you should really stop that. You're going to wear your boots out.
Not that kind of motion, like they're waking up.
Oh.
But you do notice something coming down the trail.
Who's all awake now? Is it in the morning?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I think we may have company.
Nathan will tap his hat of disguise and seem like a merchant, like create the illusion of being a local merchant, like with filthy clothes and shit, no armor, and that.
Start getting my armor on.
He does have his armor on, but the illusion doesn't.
Armor on, armor off, armor on, armor off.
Like I said, I hate middle shifts.
Are you wearing medium or heavy armor?
Heavy.
Okay.
That's why it was so important for me to say it.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Full plate is now in medium. Ghosts.
Yeah. So are you guys breaking down the campsite?
Probably because we want to go, right?
Yeah.
No, Harley's already rolled up her crap because she only has to spend 4 hours trancing and is now kind of just melding into the woods to wait for whoever's coming up. And that is a 16 on a stealth roll.
Well, you already rolled stealth.
Oh yeah, it was a 22 earlier. I didn't know if it still counted or not.
Yeah, because you haven't done anything to break that stealth.
Oh, okay, cool.
The only time you roll new stealth is when you've done something to bring you out of stealth.
You got it.
Yeah.
So how close are these new people?
By the time you're about 3/4 of the way through putting on your armor, you see about 8 men on horses approaching.
Okay, I'm going to look to Lycos and say tell them to stay in the tent for now. See if we can't get them to pass by us. But Lycos isn't here right now. God damn it.
Yeah, so yeah.
I just hurry.
Well, let's just say he did that. God damn it. So can we see them?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
They're men wearing medium armor. They have swords on their waist. There's one horse in the back that has a cart that's empty.
Huh.
So I don't have my shield out yet. I'm gonna have my longsword and my my rope at my hip.
Don't worry, I got this. Says the old man that looks like a fucking merchant. And waits for them to come up to do something.
Yeah. They come up they stop about 70 feet away from the camp.
Okay.
Yeah. They say, hand over the children.
Why there are no children. We're just a mere folk of merchants on our way.
Roll deception.
26.
No, that's the disguise.
No, that is deception. I rolled 19 plus 7. 26. Oh, you want me to roll again? Sorry. Yeah. Sure.
Because of what you're
Natural
speaking.
20.
So what is it?
27.
Yeah. He looks at you weirdly. Then you wouldn't mind for us looking for if who we're looking for is not here, then you wouldn't mind if we looked around then.
I'm sure this is not necessary because this is just our wares, that's we have to keep them safe, sir. I mean, I wouldn't want kids around me. They're really, really annoying. Trust me. They're back at home, which I am providing for, and I'm going to cast Charm Person on him.
They see you do that, right?
Oh, do they? I did not know that. Fuck.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And thus ends the annoying reign of whoever it is.
What's your spell DC?
15. But I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Well, that might not be entirely true. Yeah, it's verbal and somatic, so you have to move your hands.
Well, I am gesticulating. I don't know how you say that while talking, but I don't know if that counts. So
probably not.
Because you have to
stop wishing me bad. I'm trying a different play style here. Jesus fucking Christ. What?
Well,
and stick to what was good at.
Your spell goes off, and he failed his save. He is charmed.
Huh.
But the 7 other guys that saw you cast a spell on them draw their weapon.
That's yeah.
Nice knowing yas.
Sacred weapon.
Well, I'm gonna tell the dude right along from wherever you came and say your men died from a fucking stone, whatever. What's that called? When a fucking or from giants. They were eaten by giants. Right along. Does he do that?
I don't think Charm Person works that way.
Charm Person just makes them friendly.
I think the spell you're thinking of is Suggestion.
Yes.
which is an entirely different spell.
Oh, that's dumb. Oh well.
But you're more than welcome to fight all 8 of them.
Mm,
Well, at least it's only 7 now.
I mean, for you.
Sure.
For you.
This is probably the point where we're all on initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, I just rolled mine.
We all have to learn at some point.
Boom!
Bam. This is not the time to roll 2s.
Welcome back, Seamus. You're just in time to watch the asshole with the hat of many disguises get his ass kicked by 7 other assholes with long swords.
And the bad dudes, what'd they get?
Oh, you're doing it? They got 7.
Okay, so
That's
they're
not
going
too
after
bad.
Harley.
Yeah, they're going after.
That 20 dexterity fucking pulls through.
Yep,
I need
I
suggestions
rolled a
in my life.
fucking 2.
Yeah. So, Lycos, you go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Nathan charmed the leader guy, and now the 7 other ones are about to attack.
and how far away am I from everybody? From the attackers even?
You're about 70 feet away.
70. Okay. In that case, I will straight up Eldritch Blast the first one in the face.
Okay.
And 18 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. And 9 damage.
Okay. You hit him.
And then I will move 30 feet closer to the combat.
Okay. Nathan.
Yeah. Well, that's dumb. I am going to use. No, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck it. I'll just. Where is everyone? Can you give me like positioning?
The mass of people is about I'd say they're from one side to the other. They're about 25 feet apart, interspersed. That they're I'd say they're range between 5 to 10 feet space in between them. They're not closely together.
And us in the camp.
Uh, you guys are sort of not together. You're kind of, you probably have about 10, 15, maybe 20 feet between you guys, sideways.
For Harley. Harley's not even around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move back in front of the cart and take a fucking the dodge action. I don't know.
Okay. Cassandra?
So my first question is, did I actually use my sacred weapon?
You mean your channel divinity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to do what Nathan's apparently afraid to do. Free action, I'm going to pull up my shield. Bonus action, I'm going to use Shield of Faith on myself. So my AC is 23. And I'm going to run up to one of the mercenaries. I'm going to attack him.
Well, yeah, I didn't want 7-on-1. Maybe we could talk this over, I don't know.
Nope. And that's a 27 to hit
You hit.
for 7 points of damage.
Are you attacking one that like goes hit?
Yeah.
Okay. How much damage was that again?
7.
Okay. Hurt. He's hurt, but he's still standing.
That's my turn.
Harley.
Okay, so all of the bad guys are within a span of 25 feet of each other, correct?
At the moment, yes.
Okay.
Since you are hidden, you get an advantage on your attack.
Which one looks like the leader? The one that was charmed?
Yes, but if you attack him, it breaks the charm.
I realize that. I was just the second question I was going to ask was, and by your reference, I'm guessing that the charmed one hasn't been attacked.
Yep.
It was a different one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Quinn's gonna take a shot at the one at the very far end. And it's a 22 hit.
Yep.
Okay. So Thundermonger, it's 2 points of thunder, 2, 3, 8 points of, so a total of 10 points of damage.
Okay.
8 piercing and 2 thunder. And then she's going to move 30 feet laterally to the right so that she stays in the tree line.
Okay.
And that'll be her turn.
Okay. So, did you attack the guy they've been attacking before?
I guess that would be the other one, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now it's their turn. And 3 of them are going to attack Cassandra. With a 22.
That will miss.
Oh, the
AC is
feeling.
23.
The feeling.
Miss and as you're deflecting, one of them missed and did 10 points of slashing damage to the guy you've been attacking. He's down.
Cool.
Oopsie.
Because he rolled a natural 1 and he got a modified 20 to hit the other guy.
Yikes.
Ouch. Thanks, Dad.
And the other 4 move up towards, but they have to dash.
Did
So-
they dash past me at all?
No, they weren't around you.
Okay.
So, that's their turn and back to the top of the round. So,
Where did they dash to?
to Lycos and Nathan. But because they used their action, they couldn't attack
How far away are they from us then?
in melee.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Lycos, you're melee with 2 guys.
I am going to use Shatter, and I'm going to place it behind them so it won't hit me and Nathan, but in a place that can hit as many of them as possible.
The way that they arrange themselves is
Mhm.
they're in a flanking position, so you would have to center it on an ally to get them.
Right, okay. In that
So
case,
otherwise, you would only be able to get one of them.
Yep. In that case, I am not going to do that.
Divine Smite is a free action. Whenever you hit, you can say I'm smiting, and you can
Alright.
just do it.
Thanks.
I will, on the one closest to me, cast Frostbite.
Okay.
So con save, and the DC is 15.
You failed.
Okay. And I am that high, so it's still only a 1d6. That is 5 damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
And I am going to take out my spear.
Okay. Nathan, you're in melee with 2 guys.
Cool. My turn?
Yep.
I am going to, still as the merchant, going to draw my longsword. And bonus action, I am going to use my, how do you call that, divine weapon? Channel Divinity. And infuse my weapon with poison. And with so-called Poison Strike. And I am going to hit the dude and standing in front of me with that. Uh, 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So then the next time you hit a target without using a weapon, I mean, hit a target takes poison damage immediately after the attack. Poison damage equals 2d10 plus your paladin level or 20 if you have advantage on the attack. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So my normal. Sorry, I'm doing this for the very first time, so bear with me here. Because I didn't hit yesterday at all. So that is 8 plus 6, that's 14 and 2d, so 14 slashing damage from the longsword, and 9 and 11 poison damage from my blade. So
Yeah.
25 damage.
Okay. You give him a really bad wound.
Is it too bad too late to smite him?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Cool. I'll do that. I'll just that's another 2d8. Okay. That 2 and 1. 3.
Yeah. Are you knocking them out?
No.
Please.
No, I'm killing him.
Damn it.
Okay. He's dead.
Yeah.
Or dying.
Yeah, I like it. I'm definitely enjoying it. And I still look like this old merchant dude. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Cassandra, you got 3 guys circling around you. Well, 2 guys. Well,
I'm surprised Nathan hasn't made a comment about it yet.
I am thinking about it, trust me, and I like what I'm thinking.
I'm going to attack the clumsy one. Or is going to hit, I'm guessing. And I'm going to put in a level 1 Divine Smite. So 9 slashing and 16 radiant. I rolled max
Nice.
for a total of 25.
Okay. He's still standing.
And that's my turn. How far away are the other, like 4 riders? Or 3 now?
They're about 60 feet away from you.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. Harley, it's your turn. You just saw Cassandra do a really bad wound to one of them.
Does he look like he's hurting?
Real bad.
Looks like I could maybe drop him.
Yep.
All right, she's going to target that one, and that's going to be a 19 to hit.
You hit.
All right, Thundermonger, 4 points of thunder damage,
You knock him
and
down.
2. Dang, that's an additional. He's dead.
Yeah.
Points of damage. She's shifting laterally 30 feet to the right in order to get a better vantage on a couple of the ones that are on the old geezer.
Yeah.
And that'll be her turn. Actually, this infuse item, so I can infuse one of my artificer spells into a non-magical item. This expends the spell slot as normal, and the spell must have a casting time of 1 action. So that would allow me to infuse. Oh, no, never mind. Expeditious Retreat is a bonus action. Never mind. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Mercenary's turn. So one on Cassandra misses. Okay. The one on Nathan hits.
Okay.
Sorry, fellas. My armor's too thick.
Hey, don't smack the old man around.
Yeah, we need him for money.
And did 9 points of damage on that critical hit.
Wah, 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 wah. Meow.
And the guy attacking Lycos slips and falls. So that's the mercenary's turn. Back to Lycos. The guy is prone in front of you.
Right, so I am with the flourish going to take my spear, and two-handed I am going to jab it straight at him. And I get advantage if he's prone for melee, don't I?
Actually,
Yep.
I missed one.
Oh,
Oops.
right. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, the other guy on you hits.
Right.
Yeah, with another critical hit for 9.
9. Know about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the guy's still prone in front of you.
Yep. With advantage, that is a nat 20.
Yeah.
And it's speed damage. I don't use speed damage too often. Oh, two-handed
It's D8.
wielding. Yeah. So crit. That means I get 12 points of damage.
Okay. He's hurting.
Well, I'll finish him off then. Is he like in melee range from me too?
No.
No. Well, then I'll take the dude standing in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's a natural 20 to hit.
Okay.
God, I'm making up for all my threes all my ones yesterday. So that's gonna be 28. Does my channel divinity die double too?
It's all dice you roll.
Okay.
So if you smite that, your smite dice roll double.
Arr.
Sorry about that. So he takes 4 plus 7 is 11. Plus 6 is 17 from the longsword. I'm sorry, I cannot mute myself right now because I'm talking, obviously.
17 and 11. I got you. That's 28.
No, just 17 because I
Oh.
rolled 7 and 4 is 11 plus 6 is 17 from the longsword, and the poison is 4d10 damage. 8, 7.
15.
That is 15, and that's a 6 and
So it's
2.
23.
Okay.
23 plus your 17 gives you a total of 40 points even.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Will.
Hey,
I'm
no
really distracted here a bit.
It's all good. I got you.
Okay. So he's dead, and as a free action, I guess I'll drink a potion. That's my turn.
Okay. Cassandra.
Okay.
You got.
How's Lycos doing over there?
It's doing fine.
Yeah, Lycos isn't doing too bad.
Yeah. He's got one guy that's injured and one guy's not. Nathan doesn't have anyone on him. You have one person.
Should I have fun with you or not, Mr. Mercenary?
Please do.
I'm saying that to his face, by the way. He can if he doesn't want to respond.
He's not that talkative at the moment.
I'm gonna put my shield on my back and I'm gonna pull out my rope of entanglement. And as a bonus action, and I will then speak the command word, which nobody actually told me. So that's a lot of RP I would love to use.
Jigabooty.
Jigabooty.
Yes. It is now Jigabooty. That is a thing.
Okay. I'm gonna type that down. Hold on.
It's whatever you want to make it. Since you're holding the item, you set the command word.
It is now Jigabooty.
Oh, yay!
So I say Jigabooty, and it will fucking try to wrap around him, and he has to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or become restrained.
He fails.
So he is now restrained.
He was restrained by Jigabooty.
You know what? I feel like that's not going to get old.
Not anytime soon.
Uh,
And that's my turn.
yeah. Yeah. There's one guy charmed, one guy restrained, one guy prone, and one guy standing.
There's two dudes over by
Lycos.
Lycos, right?
Mhm.
One prone and one standing, yeah.
Okay, now my question is, has Harley moved laterally enough so that she can move to that person and engage them in melee?
Yep.
Okay, so she's going to sling her her rifle, and she's going to pull out her baseball bat, move to him with her hand cannon and baseball bat in hand, and she's going to take a swipe at him with the baseball bat, the one that's standing, not the one that's on the ground. That one's got a spear in its gut. So, will a 22 hit? 23, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, so he is going to take 6 plus. So he's going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And yeah, that cantrip won't actually do anything until I'm level 5. So bonus action, Quinn is going to cast Expeditious Retreat. No, actually she won't. That'll be it. She'll stand toe to toe with Dude Man.
Okay. The guy stands up and attacks Lycos. And he misses. The guy you hit with the baseball bat turns around and takes a swing at you. And he misses. So, Lycos, your turn.
Yep, I am going to pull my spear out of the guy's gut, and I am going to aim for his chest this time. Still two-handed. Oh, dear me. 13.
You miss.
Right.
So, Nathan, you're not in melee with anyone anymore.
The one that who's look like I'm gonna attack the one standing in front of Lycos, and I'm gonna attack the ones that who looks in better shape.
That'd be the one that tried to attack Harley.
Yep. And I'm going to try to attack with a. Nope, that's not gonna do it. 11.
Nope.
Well, shit. Yeah, bonus. No, I cannot do that. Can I? Nope, I cannot do that. God, I'm done, I guess.
Okay. Cassandra, you're about 60 feet away from the rest of the combat.
What about the guy restrained?
Well, do you want to attack the guy you restrained?
Well, no, but I'm going to try to either persuade or intimidate him and tell him to look around yourself. This is a lost battle. I suggest you take your friend, who's probably barely alive at this point, and leave.
Roll persuasion.
I 23.
Lycos's dad wishes to assist.
Yeah. He's definitely thinking the tide has turned on this.
Okay. Is that my action?
Yeah.
Then I will use my bonus action to I don't know what the command word would be to unjigabooty, but I'm gonna release him so he can.
Ooh,
on his
jiggity.
turn. Ooh, jiggity. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm writing that down. And so that hopefully
Wonder
on
Woman,
his
eat your
turn
heart
he
out.
picks up his dying friend and leaves.
Mm.
And assuming that he's at least friendly, I'm going to walk away from him and head towards my companions.
Okay. Yeah. He doesn't take a swipe at you. You move 30 feet closer. Yeah, and the leader guy is just standing there.
I
Hey,
wave
we're
at
all
him.
friends. Why are you attacking each other?
Oh, they lost a bet.
Yeah. Harley, it's your turn.
Okay, so Harley is going to hit this shitbird with her bat. That's a 20.
Nice.
All right, so it's 2, 7 plus 6, so that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And then she is going to shoot him in the face. And that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Is it considered a light weapon?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
And that's, oh, nice. 1, 6, 8. So
You drop him.
13 points of damage? Yeah. All right. Bat to the head, shoot him in the face. He drops. And then she's just going to go, yeah. And look at the other dude who's got the spear in his chest and is leaking guts from his orifices.
Yeah. So that one guy, he takes his friend, puts him in the cart, and then rides off. But does an 18 hit Lycos?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. For 6 points of damage.
No bother.
Yeah. So, Lycos.
Yeah. Two-handed with the spear again. Brings it round and he's aiming for his neck this time. And 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Ten damage.
You leave a mortal wound on that guy.
All right. Yeah, basically spinning the spear around, bring it round in a full swing, and swipe his neck, rip his throat.
Ew.
Nathan, it's your turn.
The dude in front of Lyca is still alive.
Yeah, they're both barely standing.
Alrighty, I'll try to, since I'm close, I'm attacking the one that is right next to me or that I tried to attack last turn.
Okay.
That's gonna be a modified 20.
You hit. You kill him. You did not have much health left.
Yeah, I want to roll anyways.
Cassandra, you're within 30 feet of the last guy.
20 damage. Insane.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the other guy.
And I'm
Probably
enjoying
fighting
killing him.
Harley.
Do what? Do what?
So there's one guy left. Who's he
Yes.
fighting?
Lycos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up behind him, and I'm just gonna put my sword to his back. I'm gonna say, "It's time for you to go." I'm going to attempt to intimidate him.
Okay. Roll intimidation.
21.
He takes a swipe at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that failed.
Yeah.
Is that my main action?
No.
That's weird.
Okay.
He's
then
not
I will-
intimidated, although I'm crushing his buddy's face right
then
next
I'll
to him.
attempt to run him through. With a 26 to hit.
You hit.
For 9 damage.
Yeah. He was standing on 1 health. Yeah. All that's left is the guy that's charmed.
Oh, that's guys. Which guy?
The leader that Nathan charmed.
Okay. I'm just gonna look to Nathan. I'm gonna say, "What?
What
You can
the
tell him
hell?
to leave now."
What the hell? Let's kill him too. I'm having fun here.
No. Send him home.
But we could kill him.
Dad says you should make him drop all his kit first and then make him go home.
Oh yeah, I cannot make that, but as friends, I would suggest that he would do that because he owes me.
Roll
Big time.
persuasion.
Can I not try to intimidate him rather?
Well,
That-
he's friendly towards you, so that
Fair
wouldn't
enough. Okay. Oh, 20! 25.
It's a good thing they go by total because I rolled the 20. But yeah, his
25.
wisdom is not enough to overcome your
20 charisma.
So he's not really carrying anything. He takes off his medium armor, and his sword, and says, "Oh, yeah, it's dangerous out here. You should probably take this."
Thank you. I appreciate that, and it was good seeing you again.
Make him hop home. Make him hop home.
Oh, come on now. Really?
I don't know. I cannot make him do things, really. I mean, he
Just
gave
send
us
him home.
his bags and all. Yeah, just go home. Fred, you're done for the day. But he gave me his things, right? His possessions.
Yeah, but yeah, you know I can't really go without at least checking to see if those two are here.
Don't you remember? I showed you. You already checked.
No, I'm pretty sure I haven't checked anything.
Something must have hit your head, but sure, go ahead. I'll guide you to it. And he pushes him like forward and walks behind him, and then fucking stabs him in the back.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
Wow.
Hold up.
Yeah. Hey, Remus
20.
is
20 modified.
Nope,
Remus
no.
2.0 is like way,
No.
way.
No, that
out
is not
there.
Remus. Remus would never have done that.
No, I
That's a
said
modified-
Remus 2.0.
You hit.
Hold on. I'm not letting that slide.
No,
I
Lycos
can't
wouldn't
let it
let that
happen.
either. Well, it's one thing to send him home naked. It's another thing to stab a guy in the back.
He was gonna blow our cover.
I am going to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary.
You have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
10.
That's not enough. You can't attack him.
Oh man.
I'm just
so close to stabbing him in the back, and I'm like, yeah.
Lycos is just going to wander over to this individual that is now naked with
Well, he's not naked. He just took off his armor.
just unarmored, with a blade inches from his back, and I am just going to say, intimidate him and say, Dad thinks you should go home now.
I have to check first.
Let him check, and then let him go. Doesn't matter if he knows.
23 on my intimidation.
Oh, well, okay. You have to roll.
I would think rolling intimidation would probably be seen as a hostile act, would it not?
Yeah, you broke the spell.
Yeah,
Did I not intimidate him enough?
yeah, but if you succeed, they're supposed to become friendly for a minute and pretty much obey you.
I
And
thought it
then-
was friendly for an hour. The charm person spell says 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's friends is not that long.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, what? I thought she
No.
used charm person.
Yeah,
Charm
she is.
person is an hour, but
Yeah.
intimidating someone is a minute-long friendship. But they pretty much have to obey whatever you tell them to do.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. My
Right.
bad.
And after a minute, they become incredibly hostile because they don't like you.
So
They might not attack you openly, but they'll hate you.
believe it
Should
or
have
not,
killed
that
this guy.
if you didn't cast Sanctuary, you would have been able to kill him.
I know.
You should have let me done that. God damn it.
Yes,
can't.
but that was a notably evil act.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been like cold-blooded murder, and then I would have had to kill
We
you.
just killed the other 7.
They
In
attacked
battle.
first.
There's a difference between stabbing somebody
The
in the
guy
back.
took his armor off and was like, "Here, you should probably have this so that you don't get murdered yourself." And then you're like, "Oh yeah, come, let me show you." Stabbing the guy in the back after you made him remove his armor and his weapons—that is blatantly evil. And Harley would have shot you in the face. Just saying.
Yeah. He goes
Twice.
to his horse and says, "You better watch out. We'll be back again," and rides off.
And I wouldn't have got away with it too if it weren't for you kids and that stupid dog.
Dad likes dogs.
Oops.
Oh well. Harley's gonna search the bodies for fat loots.
Okay.
There is none.
Aw.
Besides their armor and weapons.
Yeah.
Well, their armor and weapons are probably just standard fare.
Yep.
Pennies are pennies, though.
I mean, if
So-
you guys want to carry it, Quinn's about at her limit.
Well, we can put it in the wagon.
Yeah, that'll work.
And
you got 6 sets of
Yeah.
I have it's you got 6 long swords and I have the and the armor that they were wearing was scale mail.
ooh,
And did we get the 4 horses too? Because they rode up on horses. Do we
Yep.
have 4 riding horses now too, or were they war horses?
They were war horses,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
but there's 6 of them.
6? Cool.
Well, I would suggest that we tie some of them to the back of the wagon
Yep.
and
Oh.
either ride the others or hitch them to the front of the wagon.
Taking them with you, you don't have the feed for all of them.
No.
But they can eat grass.
We still have to water them.
Yeah.
So
Well, we either try to take them with us, or they just kind of stand here and die anyway.
Hmm.
well, no. I'll see what I can do. I'm not the greatest survivalist, but I am decent enough at the job.
Dad and me will help you. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen will try to keep them alive. I mean, if nothing else, we can sell them when we get to where we're going.
Hmm.
I would like one of the war horses for just
That's okay. I understand. It doesn't matter. Let's just go so
Okay.
that we don't
Yeah,
die
let's get out of
here.
here.
Yep. So I adopt Nathan's voice again and I say, "Shall we be off?"
Dude,
He doesn't talk like that. It's more like, all right, y'all, let's go.
Yeah. You
Brother.
go to the tent and you find the 2 huddled together.
There's no time for more
y'all need
jumping
to
on the
stop
bed.
knocking boots and get your shit together. It's time to go.
what does that mean? Knocking boots.
Oh,
Look at this one over here. He doesn't know shit.
No, like that's a language question. Is that like real expression?
Yes.
Yes, knocking
Okay.
boots is a real expression.
That's
It
super
stands
weird.
for having sex.
Bumping uglies.
Yes, the horizontal bop.
The beast with
Bump.
2 backs.
Bumping uglies?
Hmm.
So weird. Okay. Sorry, but that is just like I get every other expression, but fucking knocking boots and booting uglies or whatever.
bumping.
Bumping.
Yeah,
Bumping
bumping uglies.
my God.
I'm sorry.
I believe the literal translation of bumping uglies is farfignugan.
Okay. Yeah, that just means for pleasure. No, I don't know.
Boom, shakalaka.
Bumping uglies.
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks.
That's funny
Sorry.
shit right there.
Okay,
Sorry, sometimes I don't know.
so do we have to make survival checks for these poor creatures?
Yeah. I'm just gonna fast forward along. You're able to get through heroes since we're on a timeline. There is
I don't know
another.
if it helps, but I got a 19 for survival total.
And I'm happy
Uh,
to help for advantage.
yeah, so you can roll that again if you want.
Okay, I'll see if I can get a crit. Nope, 19's as far as I'm getting. The other one was
Okay.
a 6.
So you're able to, with finding grazing lands, you're able to spread out the feed and that, and finding small streams. You're able to. They definitely aren't getting their full recommended
Daily allowance.
yeah. But they're getting more than enough to keep them alive.
Okay, cool.
Well, if it ever looks like they're starting to get a bit too unhealthy with the feed, I will use my healing light on them just to keep them going.
Yeah. So you're able. So you travel several days. Once you get to a certain area, you have to kind of take your time through because it's an area known for giants. So you're being careful
Sneaky,
getting
sneaky.
through Heroes Pass. But you're able to get through without coming across any bands or getting noticed by any large creatures that live in the mountains or anything.
Cool.
So you can get through the mountain pass. So you come up on the forest of the Mist Kingdom, but you have to, because it's a somewhat thick forest, you have to travel around it. But
Yeah.
So you guys have been traveling for about 9 days now.
Okay.
You're keeping a relatively good pace, and you haven't encountered the mercenaries again.
Well, they'd be days behind at the very least.
Yeah.
And Gwen's going to, like, just for reference, she's going to infuse her baseball bat with Shield of Faith. No, sorry. She's going to infuse her baseball bat with Cure Wounds, and
I
that
think
way she will have one available. Just simply.
How long does that last for?
8 hours. She'd have to do it every long rest.
Okay.
And just for shits and giggles on the way there, every now and again I'll slip in Eldritch Sight and tell Nathan in his own voice that there's nothing magical about.
Dude, stop using my voice. I'm going to go crazy with you guys here.
So
Too late.
What have you guys been? How have you been keeping yourself busy in the travel? What sort of conversations or that have you had during your traveling?
Well, on the first day or two, I'll be showing everybody my collection of strange items that I've been gathering. I'll show people these finger bones I found and some iron coins I found and various bits and pieces, and I'll be telling them all about gnolls and stuff as if they're mega rare creatures that nobody else has seen before. And I'll also be going on about how I fought a troll, and that's where I got the spear from. And every now and again, I'll be conversing with Dad as well, and as if he's actually in on the conversations and part of the story as well.
I'm driving, so I can't really do much.
Yeah, I would have pulled out my dragon chess set and I would have played and tried to gamble a bit.
Ooh, I'll play.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Not for massive amounts, but I'll certainly play. A couple of silver a game or something like that.
Yeah.
Quinn's just kind of tinkering with her hand cannons and her thunder cannon. She's not really trying to improve anything right now. She's more along the lines of trying to figure out how to refine the firing mechanisms so that they're sturdier and yet they're quicker on firing, like a lighter trigger pull, that kind of thing. You know, that's pretty much it. She would be working on her thunder cannon and her hand cannons, keeping them in tip-top shape.
Yeah. Are either of you proficient with dragon chess?
I am.
I was going to say Nathan probably is. I am not.
Okay.
But I don't really care. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, you two roll intelligence. Nathan gets proficiency.
Mhm.
If I remember correctly, he's not the smartest cookie in the shop.
4.
Really? Wow. And that's with proficiency.
Yes, I rolled it too.
Damn!
I got a modified 20.
Uh,
I know how to play. I don't. I win.
Apparently, I play Dragon Chess like Bobby Fischer.
Wow.
the first game goes really quickly. Yeah.
Hey, I don't think you play that game by screeching at the
Are
top
we
of your
doing that
lungs
again?
and throwing the pieces around, Nathan.
I will happily play as many games as you like. I am going to find silver up.
I've got a 15.
Okay.
Yep. Seconds. Oh, that was nearly a 19. You're going to win this time round. That is a 12 for me.
Booyah!
Yeah, so you win your 5 silver back.
Yeah.
Natural 20, 22 on the third game.
You're never going to believe it.
You too?
Yeah, natural 20, and my intelligence modifier is +3, so I got 23.
Well, that's funny. Yeah, and we probably keep trading back and forth, and
Yeah. We'll
he
probably wind up
fucking. You
being
probably
even.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you probably win like fucking 3 gold, but the 3 gold goes like in bits and pieces back and forth. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as you guys started going into the forest area, you notice creature sounds is more of few, less like giant creatures, more like animal sounds. Mainly, the dominant one is wolves, but that's just because they howl at the moon and that. So you're most likely to know if there's wolves in the area or not.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Just means we need a bigger fire.
hmm
Yeah.
And I will probably cast light on on something on the night time as well. Maybe it's not somewhere that's going to disturb everybody's sleep, but just to give us a bit more illumination should we get attacked,
Yeah.
to hopefully keep things at bay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Third
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
you?
take the first?
Yeah. Are you guys rotating? What watches you do?
I don't mind
Please let me
sticking.
take the last one. I hate really
Ah.
putting my armor on and off in the middle of the night.
Well, I'll take the middle one then, because Dad and me have got lots to talk about.
Yeah. So.
Quinn will
As-
continue to take first and third watch.
Yeah. As the three of you rotate through watches, you all end up hearing that when the two newlyweds go to bed, they seem to quicker and quicker. You seem to hear the slapping sound from the tent.
Abuse in most areas is frowned upon.
I'm so happy I only have 11 passive perception.
You just need a 10 to notice.
Nope, I'm pretty sure.
That's
no.
awesome.
You know, Dad, that bedroll's not going to be fit for out after they've jumped on it all the way. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm so glad I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like that every time they go to bed and sometimes when they wake up.
Oh no.
Well, we can do that too.
I just put my hand in my
Okay.
armpit and start making scorching noises.
No, we can't. Not while we're at work. And besides, you're a dummy, first of all.
Why's that?
And an asshole, second of all.
Because you
Shut-
tried to stab someone in the
Shut your
back.
talk hole.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I do.
And that
I
at this
told
point,
you
that was
not to
like a
make
week
those
ago.
oaths. I told you not to take those oaths.
Lover spat.
Mm,
Yeah. We're not lovers. That's just a thing we do every once in a while.
mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
After
I know
hearing you
that. These
guys
people
argue,
in aluminum.
the woman comes up to Cassandra in the morning as you guys get moving and says, "You know, you shouldn't really fight like that. You should really kiss and make up."
Oh,
She
No,
knows what
kiss
she's
keys.
talking about.
Dang.
we don't love each other like that. It's more for just for. He's more of a man for pleasure. He looks good on the eyes, and he's got the muscles, but
Oh,
it's not.
hell
He's
yeah, I
not
do.
somebody you want to get to know for very long.
Mm.
I'm not too sure about that last part, but everything else so far, very true.
And plus, he has no honor and no moral code, so can't really like him that much.
Meh.
Yeah.
No need for
that's
moral
just like-
codes in your pants.
That's why I don't like him.
Yeah.
No
The-
need
the
for
guy
moral
just-
codes in your pants. I'm going to have to remember that argument.
Yeah.
The guy just says to Nathan, "You got to shape up, or she's gonna find someone better than you."
So will I.
You're going to find somebody better. You're going to leave yourself for somebody
No,
else too.
no, you got that wrong. I think that's hardly possible, to be fair.
I don't know. You could probably try stabbing yourself in the back. That might help.
I could try that.
Dad
Nah.
recommends it.
Oh wait.
Nah.
Okay. So yeah. No.
Yeah.
Shoot
If
him
I
in the
didn't
face.
have to work with them, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right. Once again, in Nathan's voice, I say, "Shall we be off?"
Yeah.
No, Nathan. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So you continue on. Nothing out of the normal really happens for 2 days as you make your way down and around the forest. Yeah. So who's on middle watch?
I'm going to assume that's still me.
Okay. You gotta make a perception roll.
Okay. 17.
Okay. Give me a second, I gotta find where it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. As you've been getting closer to Starfall, the road path that you've been using sort of trends kind of close to the forest. Yeah, because the the land by the coast is kind of this was you're starting to come onto a natural road, and the coastline is kind of rough in that. So you guys are camping near the forest. Yeah. Yeah. As seemingly out of nowhere, 5 dire wolves jump out of the forest. And does a 23 hit you?
Me, yes.
Okay. Make a strength save.
Strength save. Yeah, 2 seconds. Just pure strength, yeah?
Yep.
16, 19.
Oh, it's strength save. So if you are proficient with strength saving throw, you get your proficiency.
Yeah, I'm not. So it's just plus B bonus, I'm assuming. So I rolled a 16 and I added me 3 modifier.
Okay. Yeah. It does not knock you down, but it did 6 points of damage
Right?
as it bit you. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Make another save.
Okay. 19 plus 3 is 22.
Okay, you're not knocked down, but you take 14 points of damage.
14. Bloody hell. Okay.
Yeah, and the 3 wolves attacked the horses. That one missed. That one missed as well. Oh, that one definitely missed. So yeah. Yeah. Surprise round's over. Everyone roll initiative.
Dun, dun.
And the wolves got a 9.
I'm assuming because I'm going to go next to last in this that I'm screaming at the top of my lungs while I'm getting ripped to shreds.
Wait, direwolves are 15, are they not?
Yeah, they have a 15 dex.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So, Harley, you hear this loud screaming from outside.
Stand up, grab a baseball bat, grab a hand cannon, go outside, and see what the hell is going on.
2 wolves are chomping on Lycos, and 3 of them are at the horses.
The war horses?
Yeah.
They fucked up. They fucked up. The war horses are gonna kill their ass.
Shield of Faith. Nah, I don't want to do that to a warhorse.
War horses stats.
Okay, how far away is Lycos?
About 15 feet.
All right, so Harley's going to move forward 15 feet. It's going to attack one of the dire wolves that attacked him. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
6, 9, 12, 13, 14. That's 18. It's 28 points of damage total to its face.
Okay. That is a
And
devastating blow.
yeah, Thundermonger with a with yeah, that's pretty fucked up. But that's my only action. So bonus is going to have to be to cast. Well, if he attacks, it's going to break anyway. I guess she'll cast Shield of Faith on herself. So +2 AC for the duration. Her AC is now 19.
Okay. Nathan,
I guess I wake up and I don't know how many turns it takes me to put my stuff on.
what kind of armor do you wear?
Splint.
Yeah, that takes you 10 minutes.
It's either fight with armor or miss the fight.
I only have the option to fight in my shirt and my boxers. God damn it. What would my AC be then?
Be your dexterity.
This
It's
happened
your
at
mod plus
night.
10, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 plus dexterity.
Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll pick up my shield and my sword as my action and bonus action. I'm guessing that would take it up.
I'll give it
And-
to you as a free action and a bonus action. You still have your main action.
Cool. And then I will go outside. And where are they? How far are they away?
Only they had a tent, unless you guys have own tents. You guys were just sleeping on the ground.
Okay. Well, then I am already outside, luckily. Where are they?
They're all around you. Like 15 feet away from you.
Well, I'll walk up to the one that Harley shot if I can.
Yep.
And I'll try to hit him.
Okay.
That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
And how's the wolf looking? Bad or not so bad, really?
Bad.
Okay. 4, that's 10. 10 slashing damage from my longsword.
Yeah, you take him down.
Okay. And that's my turn.
So, next person.
All right. So this is at night, right? During the last shift or mid shift?
Yeah. During the mid shift. So it's at night, but you guys have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, though, that we're close enough to the fire that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you kept the fire going, so you have like, a fire is 20 feet bright light, 20 feet dim light.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
everything is illuminated.
I'm going to pick up and I'm going to pick up my sword. I'm going to run outside out of the wagon that I probably sleep in.
Yeah.
And I'm just wearing gambeson, so just my awful defense of 9. And I'm going to run out.
But it's been days since your last combat, so you guys have all your resources.
Yeah. So one of them is down, and then how's
Yep.
Lycos doing? He was getting attacked.
Yeah.
He's doing so. He's
He
got
took
tricks
20
up his sleeve,
points of
though.
damage.
Yeah. He's got
Okay.
tricks up his sleeve.
I'm going to. Am I close enough to use the rest of my movement to get to him?
Yeah, he's within your max range.
Okay, I'm going to run up beside him. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him, and I'm going to use my Lay on Hands. I'm going to give him 15 points.
Okay, thank you very much.
So if they want to attack him, they have to beat a DC 14 Wisdom save. And to even consider attacking him.
Yeah.
and that's my turn.
Okay. Lycos, it's your turn.
Yep, I am simply going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself, so I now have an extra 10 temporary hit points. And if I get hit during melee, that creature takes 10 damage. And I will just get my spear out ready.
You better get up too while you're at it.
Yeah,
He
I
wasn't
will
knocked
also
down.
be getting up. No, I
Okay.
wasn't, was I? No. So yeah, I'm still standing. I just need to, after I've done all the the movements to cast the spell, I just pull out my spear.
So the wolf
Yeah, don't
horses
worry,
are
I got
going
your back.
to kick the wolves. First one missed. Second one missed. Third one hit. Okay, so yeah, it got us. One of them got a sturdy hit on one of them.
30.
A sturdy.
Not a number.
Oh, sturdy. Sorry, right. Sorry.
One wolf is going to attack Lycos with a 12.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
misses.
still has to make wisdom saves too.
Oh. I'll just say that's his. He rolled in. I'll just use that rule as his wisdom save. So he is going to attack Cassandra with an 18.
That'll hit.
Only does 9 points of damage, and you have to make a strength save.
Only 9. Cool. All right. Save. 16.
Yep, you aren't knocked prone. Yeah. So. One horse is hurt. One of them missed. And 2 of them are hurt. But they're still standing. And it's back to the top of the round.
Okay. Quinn swinging a baseball bat at Wolf. Okay, at Wolf number whatever is going to hit him with a critical. It's going to be 3, 6, so that's 11 points of damage, bludgeoning. And then she is going to shoot it in the face. And that's going to be a 15. Will that hit? Okay.
Yep.
So that's 3, another 11. So 22 points of damage to the wolf that she attacked the first round.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. The one you attacked, it already died. You're attacking the other.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it shift targets to the other one that was on Lycos and would do 22 points of damage to it.
Yeah. So, Nathan, it's your turn.
The direwolf in front of Lycos and Cassandra, how is it looking?
It's looking hurt.
Yeah, whatever. I'll use my channel divinity and infuse my longsword with poison and try to attack it. And that's not gonna do it. A 10. And I'm in melee range now.
Yeah. So, Cassandra.
Okay. I just got bit, which I don't really appreciate. And I got a roll concentration on the sanctuary, which stays up. And I'm gonna kind of pull my arm away from the direwolf. I'm gonna grab onto my rope of entanglement, and I'm gonna use the command word Jigabooty onto the onto the direwolf that's attacking me. And it's gotta make a dex save of 15.
It fails.
And it's restrained.
Hmm.
And as a bonus action, I don't think I will do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything else right now.
Yeah. So, Lycos, the one wolf that is around you is restrained, and there's 3 wolves attacking 3 of the horses.
Yeah. How far away am I from the horses?
They're about 15, 20 feet.
Right, okay. In that case, knowing that that one's restrained, I'm going to direct my attention towards the other horses, the ones attacking the horses even. And I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on the nearest wolf attacking the horses.
Oh, you're not moving? Are you moving?
Not yet. I want to cast first.
Okay.
Spell attack came out at 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And because it's a level 2 thing, it is 5d6. And that's a total of 25 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. It's down. You attacked one that got knocked in the head by the horse.
Okay. And then I will then use my movement at that stage to run towards the next wolf attacking the horses.
Yeah. Does a 16 hit you?
It does.
Yeah. The wolf can still attack you with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So you take 9 points of damage.
Okay, and the wolf takes 10 points of cold damage because I've got my armor of Agathis on.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. Now, war horses are going to. That hits. That did not roll well. Yeah. So, one of them got kicked in the side. And the other one, that hits. And he did not roll well. Yeah. And those attack back, misses, and misses. So yeah, it's back to the top of the round. There's one wolf that's tied up in magical rope, and 2 that are trying to eat your horses.
Okay. How far are the horses and whatnot away?
About 20 feet.
Okay, so Quinn's going to move forward to one of the dire wolves, flanking if possible.
Yep.
All
Easy
right.
enough.
All right, that's a modified 20. So the baseball bat does 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to shoot it. And that is a 16.
That hits.
With Thundermonger, so that's 8 and 8 and 5. That's 13. So, What did I say? 13 and 8.
Yeah.
So 21 points of damage.
It's down.
Okay, and she's going to move up to the next one.
Yeah. Nathan, there's one restrained and one attacking a horse.
With 2 people around it.
I get advantage at the restrained one, right?
Yeah. But it's looking really bad.
Okay, I'll still attack it though. That one was a 5 on the die and a 16, so 22.
That hits.
And it's gonna take 11 slashing damage.
It's dead.
Okay.
So there's just one wolf left.
That's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus command. What was it called?
It's Jigabooty and
Boo
Booty
Jiggity.
Jiggy or something like that.
Boo Jiggity, wasn't it? Yeah.
Boo Jiggity, yeah, that's it.
And I'm gonna to get the rope to unrestrain the one that I already had restrained, which is now a corpse. I move to near the other one, and I'm gonna. The command word is Jigabooty on the last dire wolf.
He evades it.
Fuck. That's my turn.
So
Okay.
Man, water leaks suck ass. Black mold is
Like
not
those-
a good thing.
They do like. Right. Yeah. Now that I've run up to the last wolf, I am back to two-handed on the spear, and I'm just going to try and stab it in the face. That is 22 to hit.
Yep.
And 10 damage.
It's still up.
Mm-hmm. And that's me.
Okay. The horse is going to kick it in its side, and it does good amount of damage to it. Wolf is going to bite, but he misses and falls prone. Back to the top of the round.
All right.
Finish
Baseball
him.
bat to the head. That's a 16.
You hit.
All right, so that's 7 points of damage.
You kill it.
Hit it in the head again for a 15. That's 10 points of damage. Hit it in the head again for 25. That's 11 points of damage. Hit it in the head again.
You need to stop.
It's
Yeah.
dead, Dave.
No, like she's literally going full on, as you saw in Suicide Squad, where she's just hitting the damn thing over and over and over again because she's super pissed off.
Yep, it's dead, Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave.
I'm sorry, I have to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thanks for the game, Matt. And sorry, I have to drop out early.
Yeah. You get 1 XP.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so
While he's busy smushing the rest that one, I want to go and try and skin the rest because I've heard that dire wolf pelts can fetch a pretty penny.
Yeah.
once that's done, Harley's going to go over to the first horse that was injured. It's
There's-
going to get back 6 hit points.
Yep.
And the second one that was injured, it's going to get back 7 hit points.
Okay.
And was that both? There was just 2 of them injured, or were there 3?
2 of them because the wolves were whiffing hard.
Okay.
I'm
So-
gonna heal myself for 24 with my 2 cure wounds,
Hmm.
which is awesome.
After Armor of Agathis and the healing that I got from Cassandra, I only actually lost 4 hit points in that.
Hmm.
Considering the amount of damage I took at the beginning. Anyway, yes, like I say, Lycos is going to skin the bodies because he said that direwolf fur goes for quite a bit.
Okay. Roll survival.
I will give him advantage because I know the skill as well.
Okay.
And I rolled 2 17s there. Right, so that is 19 total.
Okay. Yeah. You're able to do a relatively good job working together.
BRB.
But after we do get those hides, I'm probably realizing that I definitely need to do my own shift,
Hmm.
and I put on my armor.
Did you take damage?
Yeah, but I healed myself.
All right, so I did notice that you don't look very. You look fine. Okay.
You probably noticed that I have tears in my sleeve where it bit me, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't see any like open wounds or anything like that. So
Nope.
right. No, because I was just going to be nice and use healing light on you, but if I can't see that you need it, then I'm not gonna.
But I can use healing light on you.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yep. No, seriously, I am good. Like I say, I only lost 4. I didn't get very damaged after all the healing you gave me in the fight and whatnot. Dad's got me back. He's got yours too.
Oh, as long as we have each other's back.
Mm-hmm. And with that, I'll probably go to sleep.
Yep.
I put on my
Um,
armor.
Yeah. The night passed uneventful. Well, after the combat you had. Yeah. And then, yeah. You travel 6 more days. You didn't run into any more trouble. After 4 more days, you start getting into farms and that.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Hi. Suddenly.
Yeah.
Salute. Lievo and Hajduk.
So, you get into Starfall, and you, a guard asks you to halt, and the guy shows him a letter, and he says, "My apologies." Yeah, and you guys had to head off to the nicer part of town.
No, I tell the guard no worries. Just doing your duty. Have fun.
And I'll say as we trundle on past to the guard, I say, Dad likes you.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm.
So, do you have an address or a street?
Well, uh, the place we're going is pretty noticeable. You pull up into this manor, and once again, this shows a letter to the guards working the gate, and they let you through. And they get out, and you see this older gentleman wearing nice clothing and this really good-looking woman. She has to be in her. The guy has to be in his late 40s, early 50s. The woman, you think she might be in her late 40s, but she looks like she's in her early 40s, late 30s. Both humans, as were the two companions you were traveling with.
Hello.
Hello.
The woman runs up to the older couple, saying, "No, just excuse me. I need to." Need to find some names. Yeah. She calls out Aunt Ida, Uncle Raft, and gives them a big hug. The guy goes up and handshakes the guy. Are you guys get out of the cart?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go up to Aunt Ida and Uncle Ralph.
If only I could have somehow cleaned myself up in the meantime.
Yeah, you look fine.
Well, you had 6 days, so.
Well, I don't think we have any. Does anyone know prestidigitation?
Yeah,
Nope.
we'll look a bit travel worn, like, but and we'll stink of horses.
And even though I healed the
Well,
wound, I still have blood on me.
There were streams that you stopped at periodically to clean yourself.
Would have cleaned off that cack. It's just the travel worn stuff.
Yeah, like the 3 girls and the 3 guys would have, protection-wise, would have bathed together. Yeah. Yeah. So, the guy says, "It's good to see you made the travel."
Yeah, it was a fun trip. Me and Dad really enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm all stressed out. My
Yeah.
back hurts.
Yeah. I know my 2 brothers can be a bit of a pain, but they generally mean well, even though they may have gotten caught up in the Illumina life.
Be that as it may, we've never met them personally, but Dad really doesn't like their employees. Like,
He's just sort of looking at you as he's trying to have a conversation with his niece and nephew. The woman comes up and says, "Are you the people that kept them safe on the journey?"
Yeah. I would say we did a pretty good job of that.
if it's been a minute, then in the uncle's voice, I will respond and agree with Cassandra, saying, "Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job."
They look at you very weirdly, but the two youngsters are, after spending 2 weeks with you, aren't fazed by it. And he goes back to talking to mhm, uh, yeah.
Hey, Uncle Ham, you got a place we could clean up? It's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Sure. He invites you all in.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Dad.
So yeah, Harley's going to look for a place to wash up and get clean, especially after 2 weeks on the road.
Yes.
Do they have a swimming
Like
pool?
I said, you guys have cleaned yourself and like using.
Well, sure, but not hot bath cleaned.
Not
Yeah, like-
properly.
Wash your hair clean type
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, you were sort of just in stream using cold water and soap. So
Aye. So we'll be like Quinn Harley says, well, it would be clean, but we wouldn't really be very fresh. We'd be
Yeah.
stinking of horses regardless, with that many horses about us.
yeah. Yeah.
Do they have a
and
swimming pool?
Pardon me?
Do they have a swimming pool?
No.
Ah, okay. In
Yeah,
that case, I'll
but
go up to the pond and go, cannonball!
We're in the
There's
middle of town.
There's no pond, but they do show you to a heated bath.
Oh, okay then. Oh,
That
Even if they had a pond or a pool, I didn't bring
Yeah.
my swimsuit.
yeah. I think they're expecting all four of you to do your cleaning together.
I am not intimidated by that. In fact, I'm used to that. And I strip down and get in there.
Yeah. It's the water is heated, so
yeah, Lycos was raised in a cloister, so he's not really bothered either.
Totally not caring. Just
Mhm.
getting clean.
yeah.
Those 14 days lasted way longer than I expected. At least the views were nice.
Yeah. Harley, roll a wisdom.
Sure. 22.
Yeah. You catch yourself in a reflection in the water. You see your normal face. You sort of you aren't having any sort of heavy panic attack, but it's a face you don't recognize.
Understandable. And she'll just kind of stare at herself in the water for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Another
So,
vote.
unless you guys are doing any extracurricular activities in the bath, I'm just going to assume you guys are just going to clean up, wash out your hair.
Yeah,
and,
we're just cleaning up, washing, and getting out.
If we want to make good time, then I have to get out and polish my armor. So,
Mhm.
and is there anything in Starfall that might be here that isn't in Illumina?
It's not really known as a magic city. It's called Starfall because of the falling stars that hit northwest of here, and the metals that they harvest from them.
So, do they have any do they have any weapons or anything like that in the stores?
Yeah. Yeah. They're, yeah, they're yeah.
That was
Uh,
250 for doing the job, right? 250 per person.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, after you go out and you meet with, you meet with the four, and they thank you for getting them there and all that. Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah.
If you need our services.
Yeah. The older gentleman grasps his wife's hand and says, "My brothers don't really understand. Love is love."
It's a whole different game in Illumina, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're going so soon.
Yeah.
Any reason why we should stay?
But we're having such fun. Okay then.
We should probably get back to Illumina. The UAG's not going to survive without us, I'm sure.
Well, this is true. Dad thinks that there's lots to do in that city, so yeah, fair enough. And I'll turn around, and if the man and woman that we've escorted are here, I'll wave to them and I'll say, "Bye bye, enjoy your incest."
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hit Lycos's arm pretty much as hard as I can without actually dealing damage.
Yeah.
Ah.
Roll strength.
17.
Yeah, you're able to control your head, so you got a bruise on your arm.
Ow!
We're not supposed to say that kind of stuff out loud
Why?
because it's not respectful.
Oh, okay then. I've heard of this respect thing. Dad thinks it's funny. Come on.
That's weird. I know.
So are we going shopping before we leave?
Oh,
Well,
we're taking the war horses, of course. We're gonna,
Yeah,
if we're gonna ride around. We're gonna ride around with style.
Yeah, and we've got some bits and pieces to sell as well.
Yeah,
We've
we got some stuff to sell, including war horses. So
Yes, we're gonna take them all and sell the horses. And we need at least 3, or we need at least 2 if we're gonna buddy up.
War
we need
horses
at
go
least-
for a pretty penny, though, don't they? So even if we sell 2, we're probably going to
Yeah.
be in a pretty penny.
The young couple says you can keep the cart and horses for your return trip.
Well, that's why we're
and
taking
what-
the war horses.
Yeah.
You can keep the carriage. We don't need it.
Mm.
we need
Or
the
if you don't-
carriage.
I was going to say, if you don't mind. Well, to be fair,
Well,
we're
no,
going
I
to
know-
supplies for the trip.
You need the carriage for carry the supplies
Yeah, we're going to need supplies for the trip back, aren't we? So I suppose we do
because
need
you
the
still got
carriage.
another 2-week trip back.
Okay, I'm just looking at them dead serious, and I'm like, if I drive this thing back there, you 2 owe me.
Dad'll do it, man.
I don't
Dad doesn't mind
trust
driving.
that at all. Don't
Well,
say
shall I help him? Will that be better?
it's more just the ride itself. Oh, my back.
Well, you can ride on one of the war horses if you want.
Well, then I can't really drive the cart.
Just take the cart.
Fine, I'll tie the one war horse up to the wagon, and then I will drive it.
Okay.
Driving like I can understand Dad because he's a bit of a nutter when he's driving stuff. But what was wrong with my driving?
Have you ever driven a wagon and a cart before?
Well, no, but it looks easy enough.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Anyway, are we setting out straight away, or do you just want to get some sleep before we go? We've got the stuff to sell anyway. What's the plan?
Yeah.
Well, you have way more horses than you can feasibly use.
And we need to get rid of some of them.
Yep,
Yes.
Like, all but one of them.
that's fine by me.
So 4 war horses. We can get rid of 4 war horses.
Keep the best one for Cassandra and sell the others.
Well,
Right.
you guys don't want one? They're really
No.
good steeds.
No.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn does not want a warhorse.
Yeah.
If anything, Harley Quinn wants 2 giant hyenas.
That's
You'll
probably
only
still the
get
other way.
200 per warhorse.
Can we try to talk them up?
Yeah, I'll. Can I not try and persuade them to pay more?
These are really, really fine beasts.
Yeah, you can always try.
Well, I
I'll-
will give
I'll
it a
help.
go. So, is that with advantage then?
Is someone giving you advantage?
Me.
Okay.
I'll help.
That is a 22.
Okay. You're able to talk them up to 225 a horse.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we'll definitely still stay there and buy some feed off of him too.
Yeah.
At
Perhaps
least enough for the 2 weeks for
Yeah.
each horse.
if he throws in the feed, the 225 per horse, and he gives us the feed for free.
No,
He'll give you the 200 per horse and the feed.
no, we're not pushing our luck, and
Yes, we're not stabbing the merchant in the back.
yes, let's not do that.
So let's, 225 times what, 5? There were 6 horses total, right?
Yeah.
So 225 times 5, that's 1,000, that's 1,125 gold pieces.
I
That's,
had it on my calculator, but yeah, you did it.
yeah, that's 1,125 gold pieces. The fodder's probably going to be like 25 gold pieces or, something. So whatever. I mean, that's still a boatload of money for the horses. Plus, we've still got to sell the scale mail and the long swords.
So
And the direwolf
far-
pelts.
Yeah, those two.
So far we're sitting at 525 gold each.
Yes.
So
Nice.
we add 275.
Wait, say that again. What?
Because the gold reward for the quest was 250, and this one's 275, so it's 525. So add 275 to your gold count.
I got 281.25. Did you take the 25 out for the fodder, the feed and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, you're right. I hadn't
Because-
taken it out yet.
Because that's group. I just pulled it out of the group pool before we.
Yeah, that's fine.
I trust you. Just tell me once we've sold everything what the total is between us, and that'll do. It's too late for me for maths.
So you are you find a other a pelt guy. You're gonna since they're not well worked, he's only gonna offer you like 4 gold each.
I am going to do my best to persuade him again.
I want to say we should do that, but the oath in me says that's a bad idea because we did blast them with guns and we stabbed them with magic.
Yeah, the pelts might be fairly well cut off the carcass, but they are riddled with holes.
Fair
Just
enough.
saying.
No, that's fine.
And it's not even like it's arrow holes. It's like you put a firearm to the direwolf's head and you blow its flipping brains out.
Yeah,
holes,
didn't I? Yeah,
know.
didn't I?
So
didn't I go for-
four per pelt is probably not that bad.
No bother. So how many was that again? Was that 6 direwolves or 5?
5.
I think it was 5. So that's another 5 gold per person.
Yeah.
So we're at a total of 530 so far.
Yeah. The weapons that you can find here, they don't work. They don't work any better. But the metal that is used to make the blades and that is different. It has somewhat of a darker look to it.
So it's not quite adamantine, but it's kind of got the same coloration.
Yeah.
Would
It's star metal.
Okay, so is star metal viable for enchantment?
Yeah.
Like, and what kind of wouldn't know how to ask this in game, but like how? Well, I guess I could ask. Do you know how much magical energy this type of weapon can hold?
It can hold just like any other weapon.
Yeah, but you do need special materials to make certain items. So
Yeah.
I-
It can handle any kind of enchantment.
That's
Quick
better than a
question to
steel.
the group.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
like to buy
it's
one.
star metal.
Yeah, so I would
Quick
like
question
to
to
buy
the group. I was just about to say, would we not, if it's abundant here, would it not be a good idea to buy a load and take it back? Would we not be able to get a profit for it in Illumina?
No, we'd probably get mugged.
Yeah.
Because it's not adamantine, but it has the same colors, so it might be mistaken as such, and we might end up just having high-level thieves take it from us.
enough.
So the scale mail, there were how many suits of scale mail?
6.
6.
All right, so that's okay. Now these weren't damaged, so if we try to sell those, maybe we can get.
Oh,
The
default
one
is
was
half book
damaged.
value.
Right, so half book value is 25 times 6, which is, 150, but I'm hoping maybe we can get full value or close to it.
I'm still willing to try and persuade people to bump up
Because
the
there's
price.
nothing wrong with the scale mail. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it was peppered full of holes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's repairable stuff. I'll help with it.
So
Right, with
Roll-
advantage,
roll persuasion.
24.
You're able to get. I'm gonna say 90% of book value.
Ooh, very nice.
So 40, 45?
Yeah.
So 45 times 6 is 200.
Are you selling the longsword at the same time?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna group it all together and say, you get 90% of that 90% book value on that sale.
So that would be like 13 for each longsword. So 270 times 6 is 78. So I totally forgot what the other one was.
You were selling scale mail and longswords.
It was
Oh,
270.
348.
270 gold pieces for the scale mail.
So it's 348 in
All
total.
right, so 348.
Divide by 4 is
4.
87.
All right, so that's 87.
So that's So my gold count is literally 1337 right now. I'm a little fucking hyped.
Somebody's leaked with the gold.
So far, so 617 is our total profit each so far, and I think that's pretty much everything we can sell from our total adventure.
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
So, this is our journey. And then we're gonna rest at a tavern, right? Or inn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy a couple of rooms at a decent tavern for everybody. My treat. Mine and Dad's.
Yeah.
Quick question.
On the way back, a little girl comes running up to Harley, saying, "Look, look, mommy, a circus performer is in town. What tricks do you do?"
This is out of character laughter, by the way.
Mind you, this girl's like 5 or 6.
Okay. Harley is going to try to make a coin like disappear from her hand. She's going to do the old coin in the nose trick, or is going to try to.
Make sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, here we go. Okay, she got an 18.
The girl is amazed.
And she'll actually give the little girl the coin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a copper, so it's not like it's going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah. She thanks you and runs back to her mom.
Yeah, she'll just kind of, Harley will just kind of tousle her hair and then, continue about her business.
Yeah.
I really need to get some sort of caster class so that I can get a cantrip or two that does something besides mending. It's like, oh, you've got a tear in your sock. Bling, magic. It's just not exactly performance level material repairing rips in stockings and socks.
You can always have a word with Dad. I'm sure he'd show you a trick or two.
That's when you have to get creative.
Yeah, that's the coin in the nose thing for now.
Right, nearest in. I'll buy the rooms. My treat.
And Harley's actually going to want to grab some of that star metal. She wants to make a hand cannon out of it.
I think we should get some sell back in Illumina.
Yeah.
No.
Are you going two to a room? Boys and
2
girls?
to a room. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
For a night, that will be for 2 rooms. That will be 3 gold.
Yep. No bother. Not even going to bother trying to haggle that down.
Yeah, and that includes a meal in the morning as well.
Ah, very nice.
Ooh, continental breakfast. We're living high on the hog.
So how much is a star metal longsword?
That will be 35 gold.
Okay.
If you want to buy a bar of star metal from a blacksmith, that will cost you, I want to say 65 gold each.
Okay.
And it takes about, to make a weapon like a longsword, it takes about 2 to 3 bars.
How much would it take to make like a ring or?
Because the longsword you want is not. If you want to make a weapon that's 100% star metal, it'll be a lot more expensive. That one's just.
Oh.
It's just the outer blade is star metal.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
coated
No.
in
Then I don't want that. Then I'll definitely take up.
Because
the offer of-
If you want a pure star metal sword, it'll be 120.
Okay.
Okay, so the ones that are for sale here are blended metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the blade is sort of coated with
I
star
gotcha.
metal.
And that's 3 bars of star metal
Yeah.
plus 3 weapon. Here I come.
Aye, I'm going to follow suit.
Mm.
But to be fair, if we buy in bulk, can we get a discount? Persuasion roll.
Yeah.
No,
Why not?
Mm.
because
Actually,
I can't
no.
really justify it.
A bar of star metal would actually be more like 50 gold, and it takes about 2. It takes 2 bars to make a longsword. These are like big chunks of metal.
Okay. Then I will get. I'll buy 2 and I'll give him 120 because he was being so honest.
Mm.
I still think we should haggle, but fair enough. I will buy 3, but pay the 150.
Yeah.
Okay, so each one of the hand cannons, would that be like 1 bar? Because it's a mixture of wooden stock handle grip plus the cylindrical tube and whatnot.
Yeah, the one-handed guns would be 1, and your two-handed would be 3.
Would be 3?
Yeah,
Yikes.
just because of structural integrity. It's not lateral.
Yeah, that's true. The barrel does have to be kind of thick. All right. Well, Harley will buy, I guess 5 bars.
You might, if you're experimenting, you might want to buy extra in case you screw up.
Yeah, it's true. So 50 times 10 is 500. So she'll buy 10 bars.
Yeah, and each bar weighs about 8 pounds.
It's a good thing we have a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
10 bars. Star. That's 500 gold.
Yeah, the blacksmith explains long ago many stars fell from the sky and hit the area. A lot of them were small, but several of them were huge that we're still mining to this day.
If there was such rare materials here, why didn't mages ever come here?
They just I have no idea.
I guess that's fair.
Honest answer. Fair and honest answer.
Yeah.
Punt it. That's a good one. I like it.
Is magic shunned here, or is it just a case of maybe it's not many people know about it, or?
There just hasn't been big magical presence here. Like there are a couple, and we have a temple here, so it's not like there's no casters here. It's just this is more of a blacksmith research town than sorry a magical research town.
Aye. Plus, you are quite out the way up here as well, I suppose, aren't you?
Yeah. And
it's a trade opportunity.
the journey can be a bit treacherous, especially trying to go through Heroes Pass.
Yeah.
So
not that many people make it through Heroes Pass. It sort of keeps a divide.
So talking to the blacksmith in order to try and get some sort of like benefit or advantage to working with this while trying to make a hand cannons or a thunder cannon with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. He tells you that the metal has a higher melting point than regular steel and iron.
okay.
So it has to be. You have to.
Superheat it.
Yeah. If you to get it malleable.
Okay.
Will the guild smiths in Illumina know how to use this metal? Or are we going to have to go outside the guild to get it worked?
It's
Yeah, Harley's right here. Just
I know
saying,
Harley's right here, but
here.
Shamash and Harbeck and everybody aren't, are they?
They have never used star metal before because of how trade doesn't really. It's sort of Heroes Pass is kind of literally a divide. No trade goes through there because of all the giant activity. Like
Yeah.
actual.
Yeah, technically what we did was pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like somebody's gonna hear about where we went and they're gonna be like, and how do you get there? Fucking Heroes Pass.
Yeah. Not that many people go through Heroes Pass by choice. And
so yeah, that's the thing. Is like even if Harley asks, she has proficiency in Smith's tools and Tinker's tools and Jeweler's tools. Besides thieves' tools, so she's asking as one smith to another, how do you work this material? She can pass that information along to the other.
He offers to let you watch him make stuff.
Okay, so she's going to definitely do that because that'll help her not just with her thunder cannons, but if Homeskillet over there wants a longsword made from it, somebody's going to have to know how to make it.
Yeah, I'll happily foot the bill for a couple of days at the inn if you need a couple of days.
Mm. Oh, yeah. You got like 5 hours left in the workday, maybe if that. So, if he's more than willing to let you stick around for a couple days if you want.
Oh yeah. Harley would definitely be interested in that because she doesn't want to screw this up. I mean, yeah, she's got 10 bars, but those 10 bars can turn her a profit or at least allow her to break even if she makes, if she's able to make the hand cannon she's trying to make.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll definitely stick around if the others are willing to wait for her. She doesn't want to try to go through the pass on her own though. She's already done that once and she knows how treacherous that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Lycos will happily stick around.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. So,
mind you, you left the cart and horses, the riding horses, or the non-war horses, back at the manor.
Whoops. We should probably go get those before we carry on too much further. There, they may sell them out from under us or say like you can't have them anymore. So.
Well, I can.
So
I can carry maybe 4 more bars.
Nope. Go get the horse and the cart and the horses, because we're definitely gonna. I got 10 bars, man. And I'm already right at.
I'll go get it, man. Me and Dad want to have a trip through the city anyway, and I promise we won't deviate. We'll go straight there. We just want to have a look about.
Okay, I'll follow.
Okay.
I'll go with Lycos.
Yeah.
Be back here soon.
Yeah.
Roll
so
a history check.
Okay.
No, not you.
Oh.
Them.
I was like, not really. Okay.
Okay.
History.
I only got 8.
I rolled an 18 and my modifier is +3, so 21.
Okay.
They're back.
Cassandra doesn't really know the way back, but Lycos is able to, with a bit of wandering because he wants to look around the city, you get back to the manor.
Dad never forgets his way.
Yeah.
We won't bother. Well, Lycos won't bother the lord and the man and woman. He'll just get the cart and if Cassandra's willing, we'll just head straight off as soon as we've got the cart and horse.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll join you. I was hoping to be away from this thing for a little while, but
I've
always
told you,
get
man.
back to it.
I said I would drive. I will happily drive. Dad's even offered, but you won't do that either.
Yeah.
You get one shot, and I scooch over.
Fair enough.
Roll me animal handling.
Yeah. I hope the DC is not very high. It's going to be higher than this.
I'm
I
gonna give
got
him
an
advice and stuff and give him advantage, but
Okay. Roll
'Cause
with
I-
advantage.
I am proficient with animal handling.
Oh, that's much better. I rolled a 19
Okay.
that time, so that's 21.
Yeah,
oh
you're.
my god.
What was your other rule?
8.
Yeah, with heavy coaching from Cassandra, you're able to do it.
There we go. I told you. See, you rest and relax on the way back. Me and Dad have got this.
This is gonna be a longer trip than I thought.
Mm.
At least I get to paint a bit while we go.
Yeah. Yeah, you do what you do at the back there. That's fine. You do you.
And of course, I'll when we're riding, I will be on the one war horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just for the purposes of my money and whatnot, how many days have we spent for Harley to learn the skills needed for the star metal?
You bought 3 days.
So that's 9 gold in total.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and during those days, Harley ran into the little girl again. She runs up to her, yelling, "Jester lady, Jester lady!" She holds out 3 apples. I love the juggling trick where they do all these amazing things. Do you think you can do that?
Okay. Sure, why not? Is that going to be performance or some sort of dexterity?
You can use your dexterity. Do you have performance?
No, I do not. That's
What-
why I was asking.
What about
What
sleight of hand?
dexterity skills do you have?
Let's see.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Can I distract the
it.
girl a little bit to give him advantage?
I don't think you're with him at the moment. With her
No.
at the moment.
Fair enough.
All right. Here we go. 24.
Oh, well done.
Oh, lordy.
You have no idea how you learned this skill, but you are able to juggle those 3 apples like no problem. Like you're even able to do a couple clown tricks with them. Like you have no idea
Nice.
how you're able. You don't know where this knowledge came from, but you can do it. And she's just laughing, clapping her hands.
Right. While we're spending our couple of days.
Direwolves attacking? No problem. Imaginary little girl disappointed because you're not a real clown. Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Yeah. You finish off by catching 1 apple in each hand and the third one in your mouth.
Nice.
Yeah. You hand the 2 apples back and you can move on eating the third apple.
Right. I wish to on the one of the days that we're there still, while I'm visiting Harley, learning the tricks, I want to talk to the smith and ask him if he wants to buy my spear, which is a magic spear I earned in a previous adventure. It's +1 against normal creatures and +2 against trolls.
Hmm. He doesn't really know why you want to sell it to him.
Because I can do this, and then Pact of the Blade comes into my hand alongside.
Oh.
Oh man, why are you like this?
Why am I like what?
Can't you?
You have
Can't
you've been packing
can't
a
you,
magic
like,
weapon the whole
transform
time.
magical items?
Well, it's a text and action to cast it though, doesn't it? So I never really had the opportunity to cast it before we were attacked, and during getting attacked, I'd
Cast
rather
what?
use offensive stuff.
Cast what?
Me Pact of the Blade. Have I read the rules wrong? I thought it took an action to summon me blade.
It does.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about you had a magic weapon this whole time.
Yeah, and I was using it.
Don't sell it.
Well, do you want it?
Yeah, I don't have a magic weapon.
Well, you can have it then. Fair
To be
enough.
fair,
In that
I don't
case-
either. Just saying.
I
Um,
will. That's fine.
If,
In that
if you
case,
want to sell it, he'll
Actually-
offer you 400 gold for it.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, take that.
I forgot. I forgot. My baseball bat is a +1.
well, Cassandra, do you want this magic spear?
Yes, it would make it for a good sidearm, especially against what was it?
Trolls.
Okay, is that just giant kin or just trolls specifically?
The DM in the game just said trolls, so I'm going to say trolls specifically.
Okay, who was it? Dell.
Darren.
Oh, good. Trollbane spear.
Yeah. In that case, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. My friend wants the weapon, so I am going to give it to her instead.
Also, I needed a throwing weapon.
Yeah, that can be thrown.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I can use that as almost my primary weapon now.
Yeah, you probably could.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even one-handed, it'd be the plus whatever. And
Yeah.
you'd still be able to use your shield.
Yeah, definitely. It's +1 normal and +2 against trolls, so it's definitely worth having if you want it.
Yay! Because I got dueling as well, so that would be.
There you
plus
go.
six.
Very
Now,
nice.
now you got a +2 to the damage as well.
So that's a
Giggity, giggity.
hell.
How many bars would I need to make rings of this star metal? Sorry, because I've bought an extra bar on top of what I would need for a longsword already. Would that be enough to make a ring, or would I need more?
Need like a quarter.
So I could make quite a few
At
rings out of that
most.
one bar. All right,
Yeah.
I wasn't entirely sure. That's why I was asking. So no, that's absolutely fine. Then. In that case, I'll just say hi to everybody. Come in one day, and Dad and me decided to come down and see how everybody was doing.
Mm. Yeah.
And I'm gonna do something while he's talking to the other guy. I'm gonna use my divine sense because he's going on about his dad being around. I'm not sure if he's crazy or there is literally an invisible celestial following him and just being a nuisance.
You use your divine sense, but you don't sense anything.
I'm actually gonna take a wide sweep of the area. Like, no,
You do not
nothing?
sense anything.
I feel bad for him now.
Well, to be fair, I literally don't know what there.
Yeah, if he's actually there or not.
Yeah.
But
I'm
he's,
assuming
this
he's
is-
just communicating telepathically through planes.
Yeah, I mean, the out of character with it being Celestial Pact. I haven't decided entirely if he's actually going to be what he says he is, or whether he's just a bit crazy and he's made a pact. But yeah, it is a Celestial Pact. He might just be communicating with him. But having said that, if I was to switch to Eldritch Sight while he was doing his Divine Sense, would my Eldritch Sight pick up his the magic emanating from him, or would it, with it being
No,
divine magic, would it not count?
Divine Sense is a supernatural ability, so no.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure. So
No.
like I said, that was all out of character anyway. So
Yeah.
no bother.
So Cassandra's gonna feel bad because she doesn't know what kind of stress must have put him into a spot where, I mean, his magic is obvious, but it's obvious that whoever he's talking to isn't actually present. So she
Well,
feels bad.
You know from the type of magic he uses that he made a pact with something, because he's using pact magic because of how many warlocks you have come across.
Well, yeah, but I also don't know how, if patrons speak regularly to their their.
This
Pact.
is an anomaly. You don't really hear of warlocks talking about as having an active dialogue with their patron.
Yeah,
Some
so,
try to actively avoid their patron.
So I'm like, I think he's just under a lot of duress that he just doesn't talk about because he copes with it through this method. But that's just her.
And all
Yeah.
the while, I'm just kind of there, just like fancy free and carefree, just looking about the place, just totally enjoying myself, not a care in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though that would be a pretty fucking sweet Harkfey thing when you get frightened by them. That's just. Anyways, so are we doing anything else on Starfall?
Once Harley's ready to go, I'm happy to go as well. I'm assuming at this stage we'll have restocked our supplies for the trip back as well with the couple of days we've had.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
we've got
has Harley gained proficiency in working with this metal?
I wouldn't say you are a master of it, but you definitely know you have definitely conquered a few tricks.
All right, good deal. Enough to basically be able to pass on how to work with the metal, the differences, the idiosyncrasies between it and steel or whatever else.
Yeah. It takes years to be a master forger, so yeah, you it's one of those things that's simple to learn, very hard to master.
I gotcha.
Needless to say, and again, this is out of character, but Shamash will be very interested in that knowledge if you were willing to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Harley's not a secretive person.
Yeah. Arbeck would be very much interested in learning how to use that stuff as well.
Yeah, Harley's not a secretive person. If she knows something, as a matter of fact, to be completely honest, Harley and Jebediah do share one thing in common. They both believe that the more knowledge that people have, the better their lives will be, and the more independent they can be. So, yeah, if she's like working with the metal or whatever and somebody asks her about it or whatever, she's more than willing to share the information. And she's not going to be like, oh, well, that'll cost you $50 for me to teach it to you or anything like that. She's just going to, oh, you want to learn? Okay, cool.
Yes, Shamash is like that. Lycos isn't.
Here's what I know.
Yeah. The Lycos just doesn't have those kind of considerations in his head to have an opinion one way or the other, but Shamash is like that.
Yeah.
Right, so we have one warhorse.
Like a walking, talking, blonde bombshell, kind of nutty, the more you know infomercial.
So we've got one war horse. We've got our supplies. We've got a few bits and pieces to take back. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
We should sally forth.
Yeah,
Tally ho.
I completely agree. Sally forth, I say in Nathan's voice.
Mm.
Please, just one of him's enough.
Nathan's been surprisingly quiet for the last few days.
I've probably beaten him into submission with all my mic taken.
Yeah. You're able to go back without really any issue.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah. So, you all got 1 XP, and this adventure took 31 days.
Holy shit snacks.
Yeah, 2 weeks there, 2 weeks back, and then you spent several days in Starfall.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
Night holiday. Yeah. So that's 1 XP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Sweetness and light.
Yeah.
So it's 9 days there. So it took us 9 days to get that back as well.
No, it took you 14 days.
14
Okay,
days
so-
there, 14 days back, and a few days in.
I have
in-
2
So
actions
this
left.
So your other characters have a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
And Ginny
Cool.
has her wand of fireballs.
cool.
Very nice. Hopefully, Shamash will now have his fancy pants of protection of mage armor, even. You can use them.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Quinn's going to start working on some +1 hand cannons and +1 thunder cannons.
yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for
it's
the
been
game,
fun.
Matt.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, Matt. Yeah.
That was fun.
Always fun. And this one was definitely more interesting than a few of the others that I've played recently, because we don't get to go to the northeast very often. Most of the
Actually,
times
we
it's
went
like to the
valley.
south, you know? So being able to go to the northeast and kind of explore around there is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
I think you just got yourself uninvited on the next time travel trip.
Wait,
Oh
how's that possible?
God, why would you say this?
Yeah.
What? Oh, come on. Seriously.
I am going to end the broadcast, so anyone who watches this in the future, have a good day.